Greetings everybody, Okami of Games Online. Welcome you back to more The Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening. In the last episode, we made it to the Angler's Tunnel. And in this episode, we're going to, well, try to go through. That's a good start. Let's drown in water, why not? Use our key that we got. There's a treasure chest there, but we can't get it just yet. Let's come back to that. Let's pick us his boots. Away! And we have one last key, so let's use it here. Ow! There's a key in this room. Where is it? It falls down that pit. You're not gonna be able to get that one. Or that key. Not yet, anyways. We'll come back to that, though. Good job, me. Alright. Ow! Go away. You're not wanted here. Now, one thing about this dungeon, which I will try to pull off, but there's a way that you can sequence break this dungeon. I will show everything anyways. Also, it's in our dud chest, but I will show that when it becomes relevant. First, we need health. Maybe there's something we can do here. Not yet, though. In the meantime, there's a small key there. You can open a locked door. Gee, I wonder which locked doors we've seen recently. Let's just get over to where that locked door was. Ow. Get your ass moving, Link. Jump. Jump. Jump, 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 jump all the way here. Alright. There's a locked door here. And we have a mini-boss. This is very... Oop. I was about to say this is very pathetic, but now the game's just making a liar out of me. Because I can just do this. Alright, you're going to be going around. Means I can do this. And he's already dead. Not too much fight to it, then again, I only have 3 hearts left. Here, we have a new gimmick. We have these things, which you pull them, and the blocks will spread apart, allowing you to walk past them. Just like that. Really? Let's take you guys out, and we got the flippers! If you press the B button while you swim, you can dive underwater. Alright. Now that's done, we also have one of the most annoying enemies in the game. These are the Helmasaurs. Oh, piece of power. These are the Helmasaurs. You can only attack them from behind. They're essentially the Darknuts from the original Zelda. Alright. There's a pattern here that you're going to want to remember. You're going to want to remember that for later. Trust me. What that's used for, maybe we'll find out soon enough. But first, let's head down here. Ow! Wow. Yeah, this is why you can get to that key before, because you'd have to swim in this water. When you're swimming here, it also works a bit differently. Because you can actually use your items when you're in water like that, in a 2D side-scrolling area. Otherwise, when you're doing water in this, when you're swimming in water in this kind of area, there's 2 controls, and that's A to move faster and B to dive. Alright. So, the next step would be to find the Nightmare's Key, which fortunately I know where it is and how to get it. Remember this room? I said we should come back to? Remember that pattern we got? Yeah, very straightforward. Oh, I forgot. You're supposed to actually charge past him, and or wait for him to stomp down once. That also works. Alright. Oh. Come on, crash down. Do that. And you've got the Nightmare's Key. Now you can open the door to the Nightmare's lair. Now, I said before that you could kind of sequence break this. This here. This could take me a few tries. You can do that. But I'm going to actually show the proper way as well. You can do that, you don't need to get that arrow key that I currently have, and you can just skip right to the Nightmare's Lair. It's not too much of a sequence break, but it's still there. Also, I should probably show off those treasure chests. That's going to be the next step, actually, is that I show off those treasure chests. So, there's one here. 50 rupees. Very nice. Alright, and you might remember there was another treasure chest. Well, what's in there? I'll cut to when I get there. Alright, here we are, whole 2 screens later. I don't even know why I bothered to cut that. I probably won't cut it on my way back. There's a fairy there, and there's also money. We got another 50 rupees. We're coming very close to the ability to buy that bow and arrow set. Which we will probably do sometime after this dungeon's over. I'm not sure when exactly, but we'll probably do it at some point. Mark my word on that. Ow. Alright. Moving forward, though. Ow. We can now go down here. Now, I've actually shown off everything in this dungeon, besides, of course, the boss. I have to say, like the mini-boss, this boss is so easy that the mini-boss is easier. Then again, my run of it doesn't really show how easy that mini-boss was. Okay. Anyways, we go down here, and... Bloop bloop, go go, ooh, food, go go. We have an angler to fight. Who does summon our anglerfish, but just slash him. Doesn't put up a fight at all. His one attack, which he even gets to show off, is where he'll charge at you, which he can do damage to you directly. And he'll also make a few objects rain down. It's not difficult at all. You've got the surf harp. I would also like to point out that this dungeon took me about 8 minutes. 10 minutes if you count the bit from the first bit. Yeah, the bit from the last episode that I actually played from this dungeon. So this dungeon was about 10 minutes. Bay. Your road goes into the bay. Alright. Well, we have a few things to do now. First, we go in here. I am Mambo, child of the sunfish. Have you got an ocarina? Ahaha, then I can teach you my song, bloop. We've learned Mambo's Mambo. When you get out of the water, play it. I'm not going to just yet. Mambo's Mambo is a bit of an interesting song, which I will show you in a bit. First, there's something else that we can do. Actually, there's a few things we can do, which I want to show off. First off, this area over here. There's a piece of heart waiting for you. And that area, this area down here, I will be showing that off later. I think I could theoretically show it off now, but I think I'll show it after the 5th dungeon. So Mambo's Mambo anyways. What does it do? It teleports you here. So, if you ever need to go buy a magic potion, which I didn't actually show off yet, because there's magic potions you can buy in here, which will fully heal you upon death, then that's where you go. Also, we have a ghost following us. Eerie. If you walk around long enough, this ghost will actually tell you a bit of information as to where you need to go. But I already know where to take the ghost. Which, I'm not sure this way is going to be longer or shorter. It's probably decently longer, the path I'm taking, but a path is a path nonetheless. And how many secrets? We have 16? Sorry, I'm thinking to myself. It is entirely... I'm going the wrong way. It is entirely possible. I don't think I'm gonna... It's only possible, but I might be able to get all 20 secret seashells before they start the next dungeon. But odds are I'm gonna be getting all the remaining secret seashells after the 5th dungeon. Or 5th or 6th, really. I'll make a push to try and get all the secret seashells I might be missing. There's a lot of stuff that we can do. Because a lot of the world opens up to you, so I'm probably going to be able to dedicate a bunch of time to side quest stuff. Well, not a bunch of time, but a decent amount of time nonetheless. Alright. Here we are. Here, enter my house. Nostalgia, unchanged, boo-hoo. Enough, cemetery, take me, my grave. We must take him to his grave now, but there is something else you can do. Also, the reason you have to do this is because you're actually not permitted to be able to do any of this stuff. Well, first secret seashell right there. You can't actually, you can't enter dungeons when this guy's with you is what I'm trying to say, which is why we need to take him. My grave, take me, my grave. We'll be doing that later, but there is one other thing I want to do. Okay, fine. No problem. And that's down here. Now we have the flippers, we can actually do something here. So, why don't we do that? If we go over here, let's see what's over here. It's another one of these. Hey kid, you woke me up from a fine nap. Thanks a lot. Right now I can get my mushrooms. Alright, so we can carry more bombs now. Take care, see you again. Yes, now we can carry up to 60 bombs. That's more than enough bombs to last the rest of the game, by the way. Alright, here we are. Yeah, I'm gonna be, now I think about it, I will be able to get the 20 secret seashells before we enter the 5th dungeon, which is awesome. That's one less side quest we'll have to worry about, but we still have to worry about the heart pieces. Here we are at the grave. Thank you. Jar in my home. Look inside. Bye-bye. Hoot. It has been some time since our paths crossed, lad. You must dive into the waters of Martha's Bay to enter the catfish's maw. The closer you get to the windfish, the more restless he sleeps. Carry onward. Hoot. There's also this that can happen. Ah, how I love pictures. Hey Link, what are you doing here? You want to know about that ghost? I'll bet he's happy, thanks to you. You ready for a picture? I'll call this, I was very afraid. Smile! There's one less picture we need to get. So the ghost was talking about a jar in his home. Why don't we head back to his home? See what this is about. Alright, here we are. A jar in his home. There's a secret seashell right here. That is not there before this, though, so don't think you can get this beforehand. That only appears after you have taken him back to his grave. 2 more secret seashells, and I know where both of them are. Or the 2 that I'm going to get anyways. Starting off, let's head to Yukuku Prairie now. First off. Alright, here's the screen that we need to be on. This is 1 screen right and 1 screen up of the key cavern, just so you know. We need to hit this bush from below. There will be a secret seashell. If we hit it from any other direction, it will go into the water, and it won't necessarily be gone forever. We'll just have to leave the screen and come back. Now, the next place we want to go, which won't take me too long to get back, thank you shortcuts, is the Animal Village. And because it doesn't take long, like, I can just jump down here, go up here, and there's the teleporter. We can take this to Animal Village. Go. That's not the Animal Village. That's the Animal Village. We can also continue with the training sequence. Is in this house. Oh, you brought me a hibiscus. How sweet. Well, since you are such a gentleman, I have a request to make of you. Will you listen? I would like you to take this letter to a Mr. Wright who lives on the border of the mysterious forest. Please. Trade the hibiscus for a goat's letter. Great? Alright. Well, I'm not going to gain that secret seashell just yet. What we are going to do is we're going to make progress on the trading sequence, which I'll be cutting around, so it shouldn't be that bad. So, I will see you when I get to Mr. Wright's. Alright, here we are. You might recognize where this is. Here's the map, by the way. You can also see how much progress we have made on the map. A decent amount of progress. What's this, a letter for me? I'm so happy. And look, the letter came with a photograph. She's so beautiful. I must give you something for your trouble. Well, it looks like all I have is this broom. How will that be? We got a broom as our reward for Mr. Wright, but that photo was not of... How little Mr. Wright knows about who this person actually is. And this person that Mr. Wright knows about is actually a goat. Anyways. Now what we need to do is we need to trade that broom for something. Which... Here. Yahoo! Yahoo! A new broom for me? It is, isn't it? Yes! Okay, in return you can have this fishing hook I found when I swept by the riverbank. We got a fishing hook. What will that fishing hook become? Who knows? Also, Link is moonwalking again. Link is the true Michael Jackson. So now it's back to the Animal Village. Oh yeah, if you have beaten the 5th dungeon, that girl who you give the broom to, she will actually be in the Animal Village instead. So I figure I'd point that out in case you're doing these events in a slightly different order than me. Alright, back to the Animal Village though, where we will also get our very last secret seashell. I'm pretty sure I remember where the rest of the secret seashells in the game are though, so I will be making note of those. Alright, one more piece of heart though, and we will be able to get in our heart container. Anyways, where we need to go... Oop. Ow. Up this way. There's our final secret seashell. We now have 20 of them. We have all 20. Let's go claim a reward, which I think is going to be the very last thing we do for this episode. Alright. Oh, what is that you have in your hand? It's not a fishing hook, is it? You had better let me have it. I'll give you my next catch if you let me have it. Keep your eyes open and watch a pro work. Alright, that's a big one. The fishing hook became a necklace. And we can also do something with this necklace, which is going to be the last bit of the training sequence that we can do for the time being. If we can finish up with the training sequence after level 5, which, by the way, is right there. We'll be getting to that later, though. If I can find where I need to go. I think it's one screen up and one screen left. Or on one screen up and no screen left. That works, too. Ah, that's it. It's my necklace. Give it back. Give you a skill, as I said. Promise you only take one. You turned the necklace and got a scale of the mermaid's tail. How will you use this? We'll use it for something. Let's go see what we can find. Well, there's nothing we can do with the scale yet, so there's only one final thing we need to do for this episode. My job here is finished. You've got a new sword. You should put your name on it right away. So, our new sword does double damage, and it shoots sword beams. So that is pretty amazing. You only get sword beams, though, if you are at full health. With that out of the way, though, I think that's enough for one episode. So, next time, on The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening, we're going to be going to level 5, which is down here. See you guys then!